Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is an absolutely charming, mouth-watering book on an unusual subject. It's called Saleable Shop Goods, and you wonder what it's about. But what it's about is dainties, small cakes, tempting small sweet items for displaying at the front of a baker's window to tempt the customers in. There's no date on the book. I think it's around 1930 or 1935, but I believe it's the seventh edition of a book originally published in about 1898, and the illustrations inside have a rather Victorian look to them. The binding is decent, sound, a little sort of shelf warm there, but it's a charming book, especially nowadays where baking is so fashionable with the British Bake Off television competitions. This might give you some ideas because it's full of wonderful, long forgotten cakes divided into classes, different types of powders, pastes and fillings, small shop cakes, sponge goods, sandwich cakes, sandwiches, buns and fermented goods, macaroons, nut and meringue goods, fancy goods, Genoese cakes, scones and hot plate goods, shortbread and biscuits, oat cakes, gingerbread goods, etc., etc., etc. And just going through, let's look at some of the items in it. It's got traditional ones like brandy snaps and ginger cake, but it's got all sorts of unusual items: parliament cake, cornflour muffins, cream pikelets, Genoese marzipan, cream puffs and eclairs, and it's got details on how to make them, the equipment needed, what the cakes look like when they're finished, photographs, and lovely things here: coffee rusks, blackjack, ordinary currant buns, Calais cakes, rice buns, brioche loaves, Florida cakes, coconut sandwich, Tottenham cake, whatever that is, apricotines, almond sandwiches, yum, yum, yum. It goes on and on. Edinburgh cakes, Gibraltar cakes, Lavington cakes, Tavistock cakes, Tunis cakes, Hastings favorites, Portugal cakes, and how to decorate cakes with complicated designs, Turkish cakes, cinnamon cakes, Alexander cakes, orange cakes, exhibition cakes, and so it goes on with lovely fillings, pastes, and creams, etc., etc. The book is scarce on the 140 million volume Abe Books antiquarian book site at the moment. Most of the copies for sale are modern print-on-demand digital copies, which means that the book is difficult to find in reality. This is a real copy. Current prices for real copies on the internet: I found a copy selling at £65 and a copy selling at £75. My starting price is rather less than that for this charming, evocative period book, which might give you some ideas for when you audition for the British Bake Off. There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Bye.